back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title, today I will be doing an answering your assumptions video. That sounded weird the way I worded it. I'm just gonna go along with it because anyways, recently I didn't ask for assumptions. These are the assumptions I asked for almost a year ago, and then I just never filmed the video. But because it's been a long time since I've uploaded, I just think it'd be really a good idea to do this. Just because most of the assumptions are things to like get to know me, and I know I have subscribers who don't really know me that much, and I hope to gain some more this summer as I upload more videos, which reminds me to tell you guys to please subscribe because I am uploading more. My schedule is definitely way more busy, but I'm definitely gonna try to upload more. So many of you know I do a summer giveaway and a back to school giveaway and have been asking me if I'm going to do a summer giveaway. I'm not quite sure. I just haven't had the time to actually go out and buy this stuff, which I know I can always order online, but I'm not really one person to order online, you know what I mean? Like, especially if I have to pay for shipping. And I'm also just debating if I should do a summer giveaway and a back to school giveaway or just a huge back to school giveaway. I don't know, we'll see. But if there is a summer giveaway going up, then it'll probably go up within the next week. Just because I always host them for about a month and then back to school would be posting schedules, okay? It's just, anyways, without further ado, let's get started with this video. So the first assumption is you're rich. No, definitely not. I think a lot of people would assume that because my parents did provide me with a lot, and I'm very fortunate and privileged to have that. And then that was around the time that I also started working, so a lot of the things that I would buy myself would be because I was working and I was making pretty good money. See, you can't really do these jobs right now, so I'd talk about it more, but with the whole like pandemic, you can't really do these jobs. Until then, I'll probably update you guys because I think it's a really nice way to make easy money. The next assumption says that you are really organized but never used to be. That is kind of true. I am semi-organized. My desk doesn't look organized. I mean, I have makeup on one side and then I have shot glasses, which I don't really drink. Someone started it for me whenever they were traveling, and that's just, I don't even want to explain it. But yeah, I never really used to be organized. I remember my mom used to come into my room and always be so disappointed and like disgusted that my room was not organized and it was messy. And as I've grown older, I just kind of learned to organize my stuff more, and I've liked it more that way. The next assumption is that you're always happy. I wouldn't say I'm always happy. Right now I am, and I think you guys can tell that, but I get why people perceive that I am. I've never really talked about any of my issues or problems, or I just never talk about when I'm sad or show myself sad on camera. The next assumption is you were popular in high school. No, I wouldn't say so. Definitely don't think I was ever considered popular, you know, like in my mind there was like that popular group, which is kind of stupid because they all like just made each other popular because they made each other known themselves. Does that make sense? I feel like I was a loser low-key. Another assumption is that you like to bake. I guess I made 2 baking videos last summer, and yes, I do enjoy baking. I don't do it as often to where like I teach myself new recipes, but I would definitely like to get more into it. Maybe more baking videos. I don't know, depends whenever I can record. The next question is you're a very positive person. I like to always have a positive outlook on everything, but I do think there are times where I can be negative, and I think any of my like close friends would be able to tell you that. But in general, I do like to think positively because I think just thinking positively keeps you in that positive mindset or just environment. The next assumption is in school you were the nicest girl there and had many friends. I would like to consider myself nice. However, in high school, and especially girls, and most of my friends are girls, well, they weren't even my friends. In high school, you guys know that girls are pretty much dramatic or problematic, whatever, for whatever reason. I don't know, there were just sometimes some girls who didn't like me for some reason. There was never any explanation as to why that happened. I never knew, I just knew from the start they didn't like me. Well, actually, I didn't know from the start, but like I pick up a vibe and then it ends up being true. So I've definitely encountered a lot of people who don't like me just because, and there's no specific reason. Mainly when that happens is because sometimes they're unhappy with themselves or they're just jealous. That sounds really conceited, but I just want you guys to know if you're going through something and someone doesn't like you, I'm sorry if you're hearing a lot of noise, and someone doesn't like you for no reason, don't take it personally. It's probably something that they have within them. The next assumption is before I watched your TikTok, I thought you were normal. You're actually a weirdo in the best way. Thank you. Yeah, I think a lot of people would think I'm like super normal. The next assumption is you're a Directioner. No, I was never really a huge One Direction fan. Do I think their songs are good? Yes, but I just was never really a huge fan of One Direction. The next assumption is you're an outgoing person. It really depends on the situation. I can be really outgoing, but like I said, it just depends on the situation. Sometimes I can be really shy. The next question is you've been a famous girl in high school. No, I would say no. But a really quick explanation as to why I could possibly say yes is because I like anchored in school's new show. I was like the weather person as well. And to people who are juniors and seniors, you're just normal to them. But like freshmen and sophomores sometimes think you're like a celebrity at the school. Honestly, I have some funny experiences about that. The next assumption is you love Shawn Mendes as much as I do. I'm not a huge Shawn Mendes fan. Like, I like his music, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, Shawn Mendes. The next assumption is you're not actually 20. This is true right now. I'm 21, but back then when I asked for these assumptions, I was 20, and I know I look so much younger, and I get told that all the time. I could go to a bar or club even after I turned 21 and I show my ID, and the cops definitely expect it way more than they expect anyone else's in the group, just because I look so young. You would think you get annoyed by it, but I don't. I just think it's funny. The next assumption is you are more beautiful than what you look in the pictures. Thank you, but no, I would say no. Like, no. I think the camera really does its magic and somehow makes me look like a catfish. The next assumption is you eat super healthy. I do not eat super healthy. I am one of the most unhealthy eaters, and I drink a lot of Coke. And so many of my friends wonder how I can eat so unhealthy and still be super skinny, and just part of it is genetics. So it's not really easy for me to gain weight. I know my senior year of high school, like, I gained a little bit of weight, but even then, like, it wasn't, I just, you know, stay skinny. I don't know what to tell you. The next assumption is you're very kind and people use it against you. Yes and no. Not everyone does, but I have met people who will try to use my kindness against me. I let them walk over me until I realize that that's wrong. The next assumption is you don't want children. No, I do want children. That is something I've always said. I want 2 to 3 kids. I would like a boy and a girl, and if I have a third one, then, you know, I don't really care what gender it is. I would like it in maybe like 8 or more years from now, not like anytime soon. The next assumption is you're a chatterbox. I think you guys noticed already from watching this video. If you're just watching this one, yes, I very much am. The next assumption from the same person is you're low-key shy. I am. I can be so shy, and it really depends on the situation, just as well as like I can be outgoing. The next assumption is I think you will get married at 29 years old. My goal is to already be married by 21, but life happens, so you never really know. But I definitely would not like to get married before 25. That's just my opinion. I can have a boyfriend and I can be engaged at like 24, but I do not want to get married before 25, period. The next assumption is you're confident taking pictures or getting pictures taken of you. So that really depends on who I'm with and how I look. I can be really confident taking pictures with like my friend Jess, because I know she knows my angles and she's gonna get that perfect shot that I'm gonna love and post. But sometimes I can be shy depending on who's watching. The next assumption is you're an only child. No, I have an older sibling, but you guys wouldn't know that because I've never posted him in a video. My family doesn't really like being posted on social media. The next assumption is you're a girly girl. I am. You guys can see pink makeup. I am very much a girly girl, and I'm not gonna hide that. The next assumption is you are obsessed with makeup. I went through a phase where I was definitely obsessed with makeup. I did go through a makeup obsession, and that's why I have a lot of makeup. Right now, it's kind of like chilled down these past couple of years. If I don't feel the need or like that I will use the product, then I just don't buy it. The next assumption is you want to get famous on TikTok. No, and I've said this with my friends, and I'm just like, I use TikTok as just a funny app to just post random stuff. I just think the trends are funny or they're fun, and so I'll do them. I just think TikTok's ridiculous, but like, TikTok, don't hate me. The next assumption is you sleep with your socks on. I actually do. Even if it's summer, like right now, and it can be 90 degrees outside, I'll sleep with fuzzy socks. The next assumption is you like to dance. I like to dance, but I can't dance. And if you watch my TikToks, then you would know. And the last assumption is I assumed you wore braces. I did wear braces. I even made a video on YouTube, posted it on this channel when I got them years ago. I think I was in the 7th grade, or I was going into the 7th grade when I got my braces. Now I'm gonna be a senior in college. That was a long time ago. I got them off going into my freshman year of high school. So yes, I did, and I would not change it for the world. However, they were painful. Okay, so that is it for all the assumptions, everyone. I really hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. If you guys have any more questions or want me to do a Q&A, then leave your questions or assumptions down below in the comments. I'm honestly really glad to be back. I feel like even if I'm staying inside and filming this video, it just gives me something else to do rather than just like sitting down my internship, which I actually enjoy my internship. So I don't know why it sounds like I'm complaining about it. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, if there's gonna be a summer giveaway, then it's going up next week. And if it doesn't go up next week, then that means that there's no summer giveaway, but there definitely is gonna be a back to school. So don't forget to subscribe because I am uploading more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.